So I'm excited to see what I can grow in my garden. Alrighty, hi everyone. So today is December 8th and I just wanted to go over some seeds that I'm going to be sowing for the year of 2023. Some I want to start this week, which is the columbine. It says you can either sow direct into the ground, and here in Florida the soil is pretty much warm all year round, I imagine. Again, if I hadn't introduced myself earlier, sorry, my name is Genesis. I am new to gardening. I am in Florida 9B. We are first-time home owners, my fiance and I really got interested in gardening this year. We had a year of revamping the whole house, just making the interior function, and brought all the electronics up to date, you know, all the water heater, the AC, all that stuff, that good stuff, windows. And then I finally got some downtime and decided, let's start a garden. Let's make the outside as enjoyable as we are on the inside. So I have my seed box here. I want to go through some, and sort of as a reminder for myself as well, maybe these are some that you've sown before or some that you're looking to sow, and I'll let you know how my process goes. So a few are from Botanical Interests, and then we have others from Eden Brothers, which is also a very good seed supplier. Put this to the side real quick. So from Eden Brothers, I'll begin with those. These are a recent purchase. I got them from the December free shipping opportunity that they had, so it was a really good deal. I know there's shipping delivery can be a bit high, but we've enjoyed the bulbs we got from there just as well. So I was happy to see that they offered free shipping here at the Christmas time, sort of Black Friday deals. So from them, I got aster seeds, which is an apricot color. I got some carnations and Russell lupin. Now the aster and the carnation I want to use as a cut flower. These are really common in bouquets that you see, and those cut flower ones that you see at Publix or Whole Foods. So I wanted to try to give it a whirl and make the plants myself and make my own bouquets this summer. For Russell lupin, these I want to put to an area where our fence gets a lot of sun and nothing else is really there. And from reading the packet, Florida might be the great place for these because it says it thrives and needs actually sandy soil, which is all we have here is sand. Next we'll go to the Botanical Interests. I have never ordered from these before. Now that I actually received the package in the mail, again with this holiday free shipping or special discount rates they offer, I sort of went on a little shopping spree to see what I could do this summer. I do recognize the packaging, so a lot of our garden suppliers actually carry this already in store. So now that I see the packaging and I received the shipment from them directly, I know and I can sort of recognize now where it is and the kind of quality of seed they are. So I ordered Delphinium Pacific Giant Blend. So these are set to be 3 to 6 feet tall, very colorful, looks like purples, pinks, and blues. I think this kind of looks like larkspur, but there was a post on Instagram that I saw that had delphiniums, and they're like multiple flower buds on each stem, which was really, really unique and enjoyable, and I think I want to see these bloom in my garden. Next we have, another set of lupin. I'll put them in the same area of our fence where it gets a lot of sun, nothing else is there, and really sandy soil, which I think they'll be able to thrive. I did read that some possibly don't bloom the first year, so I'll keep an update on this one. And this is a more colorful blend. The other one is all blue or blue-purple. Next we have some columbine, which is the first seeds that I want to start planting here in December. I saw 2 methods or 3 methods. One could be soil in your fridge or like a refrigerated cold area. One is directly out into the lawn, just leave it on top, maybe a little bit of dirt or sand or soil over it, and then the other is just under a seed starting tray under a light. So this one I'm going to give a try today and have that video up as well. I'll put this into the side so I remember. Next is Crispedia drumstick flower. I have a bunch of these that are dried from a Trader Joe's bouquet that I bought. Perfect as yellow as I imagine they bloomed in the garden. So I'm going to try to grow these in mine as well and see if they're a perennial. If they come back, that'd be really enjoyable. I'm really curious to see if you get one of these, if this is the bloom, or does it have multiple of these yellow drumsticks on each flower. But they're very tiny, I can barely even feel it. And then we have some from Baker Creekside Heirloom Seeds as well. They do free shipping, as far as I know, I guess since that's just their business model. So free shipping, I really enjoy that, obviously. I'm gonna try to sow poppies. From people in the northern gardens, I see that they have the pods that dry really cool, and that could be used in your floral arrangements as well, which is what I want to try. I mean, California has poppies, which is also a warm environment. So I'm hoping that these Hungarian bluebeard or bluebread seed poppies will bloom here. And they're supposed to be a purple color, sown in late fall to early spring. So this is going to be one when I get the garden beds set with new soil, just sprinkling it on top to see how many we can actually get to germinate. I wanted to get ones that were no hassle, didn't need to be under the seed tray, under the lighting, just because it's very small space where I have that opportunity to do it, and if it could be sown, open sown in the garden, that's sort of the style that I think I'm going to be gardening in. Next I have Love in a Mist. Miss Jenkel mix, if I'm saying that right. It's like a pink, purple, and a blue mix. And this one I heard just looks really beautiful, like a little cloud of mist of flower in your garden. I'm gonna try sowing it, also open sown in late fall to early spring. I missed the late winter time and fall, or the late fall time. I'm still ready for winter and early spring, but they prefer well drainage, moist soil, and full of sun, which is exactly what I have here, exactly where my planter bed's gonna go. So I'm excited for these two to just be super simple, open sown, just sprinkling it in an area, keeping it watered, keeping it moist, giving it the sun that we'll definitely get here, and excited to see these germinate. I also got a packet from a local just hardware store I was about to check out, and I saw it, so I've heard of this, I've seen it in other people's gardens. It is the Bachelor Button. It's a Blue Boy color, so Blue Boy brand of seeds here. And these are, let's see, sown in sunny location, average soil in spring. So a lot of these are going to be spring sown. So very cool, very interesting. I'll probably have to try to hold myself from sprouting them right in January. It's supposed to be probably February and March where I begin these. And lastly, we have some sunflowers that Botanical Interests was kind enough to just throw in the order that I placed recently with them. They have provided the tall sunflower. I do have another set of sunflowers, but since I have quite a few varieties, I'll do a video on that when I get ready to sow them. There's a red one, there's Queen Lime, there's ones with multiple blooms on each head, which is always really cool. I enjoyed it this summer, so I hopefully this coming summer I can sow more, and I definitely got a lot of seeds from each of those flower heads, so I'm actually going to share with my uncle who's also a gardener. But thank you, Botanical Interests, for some free seeds. That's always nice for gardeners. And these are star flowers that I saved from my last year's sowing from Johnny's Select Seeds. I want to see if they actually still will bloom, because the ones they provide I think are fresh. I don't know, they're the experts, right? So I want to see if what I was able to bloom and let dry, if these are also going to germinate. So that'll be a fun little experiment. Okay, so I'm just going to move this Botanical Interest box just to give myself a little more room up here. So I have one more thing. I have an envelope from Baker Creekside with a bunch of seeds that I don't really remember what I ordered. Obviously I could check my email and see what that is, but what fun would that be? Let's go ahead and open these up and see what I got. So let's see what I ordered. Okay, so here we have, okay, so I got some Snow Princess Calendula. I think I remember this one because the reviews were saying it was super easy, and I believe there was one from Florida, which gave me some confidence to go ahead and give it a try. Snow Princess Calendula. I have a separate kind of calendula, is Pacific Beauty Mix. So I think it's the same flower obviously, but a different color blend. So these are more like a sunset, some oranges, some yellows. Looks like maybe the eyes are a little bit different, some darker, some orange again. So this one was like a pale yellow and sort of a red to orange center. So two calendulas, I always see articles of the benefits of calendula flowers, so I'll give that a try in my garden this year. And I have a Rudbeckia blend. This is also what I imagine works great in sunny areas. So these I might try to place where the lupins are, because it gets full sun and also sandy soil. But let me read. Okay, sow in, place in spring. So this is probably why I got it, because it's a sow in place sort of seed flower, which obviously is going to be great if I can just sow it out, just prep the soil a little bit before and keep it watered, and then here in a couple months I'll get some beautiful Rudbeckia. And they actually provided some free seeds as well. Free seeds, thank you for your order. These are radishes, Japanese wasabi. I haven't really gotten into planting vegetables or fruits or anything edible really, so maybe this will be my first thing to get into. Some radishes. Okay, very interesting. Thanks. Alright everyone, I think that concludes all the seeds that I have at the moment, minus some sunflowers that I'm going to post on later down the road in summer when it gets time to start putting those out into the garden. Plenty of seeds here, hopefully in January. I don't tell myself I need another variety that I don't already have right now, but it might happen, let's see. Again, my name is Genesis. I am not a professional gardener, just enjoying it, first time homeowner, so I'm excited to see what I can grow in my garden, and you're welcome to join.